Hi guys, thank you for watching today. My name is Alexis. If you're new here, please subscribe and like. Today I am going to be doing a mukbang with my favorite meal. I got Chipotle chips, it's verde salsa, and a veggie bowl because I am vegetarian. It's like filled to the brim. It's like I'm gonna get food all over my car. Just open this real quick. I secured it very well, I will say that. But I apologize for the lighting. It's cloudy today and I parked my car every which way and I could not find good lighting. This is like the best attempt I got. Whoa. This is a lot of food. Surprised me. So, what it looks like. I'm like, where do I start? I know most food videos, I do actually have one of those tables that you can hook onto your steering wheel, but because I have this cover on it, I can't hook it on there unfortunately, so I do apologize if you can't see the meal. I think that maybe is kind of part of the fun. If it wasn't so heavy, I could maybe like hold it, but it's really heavy. Sorry if I keep looking around. I'm in a parking lot and it's not really busy, but there are people like driving by and walking by, and I'm kind of paranoid because this is not something I typically do. It's kind of out of my comfort range, but hey, I'm trying to do it, so we'll see. Yeah, so what should I talk about? It's Labor Day weekend. Oh my gosh, it's not Labor Day weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, so today is, I don't know, what is it today? Today is Saturday, May 23rd, 2026. I'm really excited because I have a long weekend like everyone else, pretty much, right? So I'm trying to be grateful for that just because I guess I have to talk and eat my food kind of at the same time. I'll finish what I'm saying once I eat this bite. I think what I was saying was I'm trying to be grateful. You know, I am grateful for the long weekend because I work full-time as a buyer at a construction company and I'm honestly really miserable every single day. I want to quit, but that's my livelihood, right? So I can't just quit. I have been looking for a new job since August of 2025, so it's not that I'm not trying. I'm definitely trying to get out of this situation that I'm in. I mean, the job market's really tough right now. Hold on. I have had a lot of interviews. Sorry, I was like gonna talk, but I should be eating. That's the whole point of the video. I have had quite a few interviews at this point, obviously. It's been like almost a year. Maybe I would say 30. And I've made it to the second round and maybe, let's be generous and say 12. So, oh, and I've applied to how many jobs at this point? Hundreds, maybe even up to 1,000. Yeah, probably over 1,000 at this point. I don't know, either 500 or 1,000, somewhere in that range. Indeed's not really keeping track anymore, or LinkedIn, unfortunately. And it's really frustrating just because I've been looking since August, right? I've been doing what I need to do. I've been sticking it out with this job that I absolutely hate. I hated it since day one, in all honesty, and I've been there it'll be 2 years in July, so that's a long time to be sticking it out at a job that you're just miserable at, and you're there full time. I just gotta keep hoping and praying that something's gonna come up. I mean, you always get excited when you get an interview, right? And then you get to the second round, and you're like, oh my gosh, they're really interested in me. And then it's like, you get to the third round, but then you don't make it past the third round. How many rounds are there? Like 5+ these days. And I only have 3 years of experience. in supply chain, plus my degree. I should have more than that. It took me a little bit longer to finish college. That's my little spiel on my job situation. I'd love to get into personal care manufacturing, like beauty and supply chain. That would be ideal. I have a lot of food here and I realize this is hard to do, to talk and eat at the same time. I would like to tell you that I have plans for Memorial Day weekend, but I truly don't, unfortunately. I'm making progress on this bowl. It's very good. I placed an online order and they got it exactly right, so I'm impressed, because I feel like, you know, when you do place online orders, you can't really trust that they get it right, but they got it right, so thank you. Chipotle. Oh, I should probably tell you what I got on here, right? That'd be good part of the video. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a vegetarian, so I got extra black beans, extra brown rice, tomato salsa, corn, cheese, guacamole. It's free because I got the veggie. Lettuce, extra sour cream. I think that's it. It's really good. It's one of my favorite meals for sure. Especially as a vegetarian, I feel like these days there's more options available, but you do still have limited options. Obviously, like, for example, not that I care because I don't really like McDonald's, but McDonald's doesn't have any vegetarian meals. Except in the morning breakfast, you can get an egg McMuffin, but genuinely that's it. Maybe, do they have salads? I think they do, but they have chicken in them, so. Because like Burger King, not the healthiest option, right? But they have a great veggie burger. It's really good. If you haven't tried it and you're vegetarian, I would highly suggest it. Yeah, their veggie burger is really good. I'm trying to think what else. What other fast food places? I'm planning on eating half of this. And then the other half later. Culver's, I don't really like their veggie burger at all. It's kind of like a mushroom burger and I just don't really like it. It's not really my thing. I'm truly blanking on fast food spots. Obviously not Raising Cane's. Maybe they have vegetarian options there, but I don't know. I guess I never really looked into it. Not Chick-fil-A. Maybe they have like a salad, but never looked into that either. Yeah, after this, I'm just going to go to Starbucks, which does not sound very fun, but I actually do enjoy doing that. I just trying to get a lot of work done when I go there, so I'm kind of excited to do that, even though, like, who would be excited about doing that? That's weird, right? Now I gotta apply for more jobs, so just a little bit more of this, and then I'll maybe have a few chips. And then tomorrow I'll just go to church in the gym. Monday, I don't know what I'll do Monday. It's gonna be hot here. It's gonna be 90. That's really hot for Minnesota. It's gonna be humid too. It's one thing if it's dry heat, like if it's 90 in Arizona, I feel like that's different. Sorry about that, my camera cut out. I don't know why I did that. It's not good. But like I was saying, I feel like 90 in Arizona is obviously different than 90 in Florida. If I could live anywhere, it would be California. I actually lived there for a year in San Diego when I was 19. My grandma lived there, and I kind of grew up going to visit her a few times anyways, not a whole lot, but I'd always wanted to live in California, and I still do, but unfortunately at the time I just really couldn't afford it anymore, so I had to come home. But I would love to live in San Diego again. It's beautiful there. I mean, it's beautiful everywhere, right? I mean, I feel like even Minnesota, like there's pretty spots here, but I'm just never really liked Minnesota. Half done. In Minnesota, try not to make a mess. There are fun things to do, but I would say they require money. So I feel like in California, San Diego for example, there's lots to do. You can go to the beach for free. You can go hiking for free. Whereas Minnesota, there are lakes here, but I feel like unless you have a boat, it's just not, I don't know, I don't just go to the lake. I don't do that. If I had a boat, I would. I'd go in the lake, you know, drive in the lake and then dive in the lake, like further out, but I wouldn't just go to like a beach and do that. I don't know, it's just not my thing, I guess. I don't really like lakes either. Like, I definitely prefer the ocean. The ocean is beautiful. You know, it's kind of scary with possible sharks and things, you know, coming near you, but I mean, it's worth the risk in my opinion. Okay, I think I closed that well. Does anyone else not like these covers for Chipotle bowls? Because I feel like they're so hard to close. It's kind of frustrating. I got a little bit of food on the bag. I'm trying to think. I could kind of like dump it outside, like on the pavement, but I don't like to litter, and I feel like that could be littering, so I don't want to do that. I'm just gonna put it inside the bag. It's not too bad. Just a little bit of rice. I figured it out. Didn't have to put it outside. Praise the Lord. It's my camera. Okay, my camera's still recording. Good. Yeah, so like I said, I lived in California for a year. I had a lot of fun when I was there. For the first 6 months anyways, but then, excuse me, after the first 6 months, this doesn't look very, ew. But it's fine. But after the first 6 months, I kind of like isolated myself. But the first 6 months were really fun. I made friends and was going to school. These are salty. More than usual. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by people walking. So, at this point, unfortunately, I'm stuck in Minnesota. Oh, and stuck. I apologize for my nails. They're like super ratchet and gross. I had acrylics on for over a year, but I was letting them get really long, and because of that, one of them cracked, and it cracked pretty far down. So then at that point I just was like, okay, maybe I'll just take them off and give them a break. And now they're super brittle and they bend backwards, which is really cringy. So I'm just gonna let them heal and then probably put acrylics on again. Just a few more bites because I am kind of feeling full. That's gonna do it for this video. Hopefully I don't have any food in my teeth. Do appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.